I got 2 twin Glocks, turn you to a dancer. I don't have no straps for nobody. I don't got no straps. I got red, I got blue, what you want? The Chanel, Balenciaga, Louis and Vuitton. She know I got the Fendi Prada when I hit Milan.
Yeah. What's good, y'all? Mo the motherfucking great, back at it again with a whole new review. And today we gonna be reviewing Lil Tecca's Dopamine album. Now, if you like anything I have to say, please like, subscribe, comment if you like, you know what I'm saying? Follow the socials and yeah, do all that. You feel me? PlayStation, Instagram, yeah, follow all that. You feel me? But we gonna go right into the review. I'm not gonna waste too much time, but anyway, yeah. So first we're gonna talk about the cover, then we're gonna get into the review. So the cover, right? The cover, the cover for Dopamine, it's okay. It's not my cup of tea. Like, it does look kind of boring a little bit. You feel me? Like, I don't know. Like, I just feel like this could have been a way better album, but I mean, I understand it from like a artistic merch, like streetwear point of view. You feel me? But it's just not my cup of tea. You feel me? Like, Lil Tecca could have did anything, but he chose to just do this. So you know what I'm saying? It kind of, I don't know. He's losing points for me. He's losing points for me off the cover alone. But we're not here for just the cover. We're here for the actual album, right? So here we go. We're gonna get into the album. So the first song on the album is Dark Thoughts. Now, Dark Thoughts also has a music video, and the music video is actually pretty fire. I'm not gonna lie with you. The music video is actually pretty dope. It showcases like Lil Tecca in this room with like the Jamaican flag in the back, because you know he's of Jamaican descent. You feel me? Got like, you know what I'm saying, these fine ass girls, you know what I'm saying, bopping to his music while he, like, you know what I'm saying, rapping and shit like that. I think the music video fire. If you haven't checked it out, check it out. You feel me? My thoughts on the song overall, despite the title, like the sound, despite the title, the song actually sounds like very vibrant. Like, the song name is Dark Thoughts, but the beat just sounds very, very vibrant. Like, the song itself sounds very, very vibrant. I'm getting like a R&B, old school R&B, like a Bryson Tiller Party Next Door type vibe from the beat, which is hard. You feel me? I think it's pretty dope. And that's going to be like the onset and trend for the project. So I'm gonna let that be known right now. Like, Lil Tecca on this project goes for like an old school retro kind of feel. But yeah, on the song Dark Thoughts, Tecca is flexing about stealing girls and shit, you know what I'm saying? Talking about how he's constantly on women's minds and shit like that because of his money, his influence, you feel me? Yada, yada, yada. Overall, I think Dark Thoughts is a pretty fun opener, a pretty catchy opener at that. And the music video is tough, so definitely check that out. So yeah, Dark Thoughts is pretty fire. I thought it was a pretty good opener. Yeah, on to the next one. We got Outta. Now, Outta is sampled from the Video Killed the Radio Star song, right? From like the 80s or some shit. And Tecca samples the Outta part, you know what I'm saying? And this song is actually tough as fuck, you feel me? There's also a music video to this song too, which has like Tecca dripped out in like some arcade, and then in some box area with the word dopamine, you know what I'm saying, to like, you know what I'm saying, put on for his album and shit like that, spray painted on the wall. And then he got like this other setting where like it's like a Windows 98 backdrop or some shit, like just him in like the fields with like a sunny sky with like some fine ass like girls running around and like some tight ass like dopamine shirts and shit like that. It's cool, you feel me? I thought it was pretty cool. This song for me combined retro and modern elements as well. Like I said in the previous song for Dark Thoughts, there's an onsetting trend of like Tecca going for like this old school R&B kind of feel, or like an old school retro pop kind of feel, and I fuck with it. But yeah, I get blast from a past vibes from this. This is also just a really fun track to just play, bro. You know what I'm saying? The hook's super tough. You know what I'm saying? I hit from the back and I hit from the back and now she's saying, oh, what, oh, what? You know what I'm saying? That shit hard. You feel me? Definitely one of the best tracks on the whole entire project. Definitely top 3 too. And it's crazy to say that. And we're only like the second song in, but yeah, definitely check out Owa. You feel me? The music video and the song. Shit's tough. You feel me? Next track we got is Half the Plot. Now, Half the Plot is Tecca basically on his big boss shit. You feel me? He's expressing how he's basically living his life on his own terms, despite the fame and the problems that come with it. You feel me? And like, I can't personally, you know what I'm saying, relate, but like, you know what I'm saying, I can understand, like, you know, with fame comes problems, with money comes problems, you know what I'm saying? More money, more problems, you know what I'm saying? My name Mo. So, of course, I'm gonna understand what more problems come with, you feel me? So, I definitely think that, I definitely can understand, but I can't relate to, you know what I'm saying, what he's trying to put on in this song, Half the Plot. Tecca sounds real content with himself though, you know what I'm saying, throughout this song, you know what I'm saying, with the lyrics and shit like that, and in the chorus. Honestly though, I would have liked to hear like a feature on this song, for real, like an R&B singer like saying something on this song, you feel me? Like, because I also do get like a Bryson Tiller, you know, R&B old school type vibe from this track. But like, I feel like if Tecca would have rapped and someone would have sung on the chorus or some shit, or if, you know what I'm saying, the singer would have did a verse and Tecca do a verse, I don't know how, but like, if there was an R&B singer on this song singing, it would have been way, like, the song would have been way tougher. But like, that's just me being a critic, you feel me? You could take that with a grain of salt. But I think Half the Plot's pretty cool. Not better than the first 2 tracks before it, but I think, you know what I'm saying, it's pretty cool. The outro sounds real tough, sounds real majestic, sound like some like fairy tale shit. And then it transitions into the next track. But all in all, Half the Plot's a really cool song. I think it's a really cool song to also get smacked to, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Light a blunt to. But anyway, the next track we're gonna talk about is The Truth. Now, this song starts off where Half the Plot pretty much leaves off. Like I said, we get Tecca harmonizing on the chorus like he Travis Scott, you feel me? Which is fire, you feel me? It sounds, I think Tecca harmonizing and singing this time around sounds pretty fucking good, you feel me? I don't know about before, but like this time around, I think his singing is pretty fire, you feel me? We get Tecca reflecting on the people and the events, you know what I'm saying, that transpired before, you know what I'm saying, he got to where he is now with the fame and the money and stuff like that, which is pretty cool, you know what I'm saying, seeing artists and stuff reflect. I like that a lot. The beat got a harp in it, and I think that is super fucking tough. I think that shit's super fucking tough. The harp itself give me like Kingdom Hearts type vibe, you know what I'm saying? So if you know, you know, if you play Kingdom Hearts, like you already know, like the music just A1. So like I get that kind of vibe from the beat, and I think it's super tough, you feel me? It gives me like a retro a video game type vibe. Like, it's fire. Definitely a dope track for sure. I also like the transition from like vibey Tecca from the previous song, Half the Plot, to this song being more serious and like, you know what I'm saying, straightforward and shit, you feel me? On this song, The Truth, the 808s are also nice and punchy, and you know, all in all, this is a really nice catchy track by Tecca. Check out The Truth. But the next track after The Truth we got is Favorite Lie. Now look, I'm not the biggest fan of this track. I'm very mixed on this track actually. The beat and the synthesizer sounds so crisp, right? Giving off this like blast from a past type vibe, which I've been fucking with Tecca on this project so far. But I don't think Tecca executed this song very well, in my opinion. And so with that being said, I don't really like this track all too much, but maybe y'all do. So let me know if y'all do in the comments. Maybe I'm tripping, but anyway, we're gonna go off to the next track. Next track is Hollywood. Hollywood is nice and groovy. Damn, I love Hollywood, I'm not gonna lie. It's nice and groovy. It has a nice and groovy chorus where Tecca is expressing what he won't tolerate in his love life, basically. You know what I'm saying? Giving off, like, you know what I'm saying, talking about, shit that he just won't accept, shit that he won't settle for, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying, I think that's cool. I low-key mess with this track, I'm not even gonna lie with you. This song gives me like Nelly in the early 2000s type vibes, for real. If you know what I'm talking about, you feel me? Maybe some of y'all are just too young. But the outro with the beat mix up was also super tough. The clap in this song is super crisp. So like, Lord have mercy, I don't know, like, I know Lil Tecca a producer, but like, damn, nigga was cooking with this track, bro. Nigga was cooking. The beat is fire, I can't fucking lie. It makes me feel like I'm floating it makes me feel like I'm floating, for real, like. And I kind of like that feeling. Like, it made me feel like ambient feeling. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah. And then also though, there's that little you know what I'm saying? That little sound bit, that sound clip, that old school sound bit. You know what I'm saying? It's like 2000s type. I don't know where you would even find this type of sound bit, but it's present in the song Hollywood. I think it's super tough, but all in all, I think this is a pretty fire track. Probably one of the more underrated tracks on this project, to be honest with you. Check out Hollywood. But next track we got is X Factor. Now, with X Factor, Tecca slid on this motherfucker, bro. That UK X Factor bar was fire. The beat sounds like some shit straight out of like Sonic, which I think is tough as hell. But yeah, this track is definitely made for, like, you know what I'm saying, the shows and the concerts and shit. Like, I could definitely see Tecca hyping the crowd up with this motherfucker, for real. X Factor, I guess it's like the X Factor, for real, because like, it's a hype ass track, very like hard hitting. Not hard hitting, but like real tough, you feel me? Real hype. And I like this track, I fuck with it. Also, like, Tecca makes that Cullinan bar, you know what I'm saying? If you know what a Cullinan is, you feel me? It's that car, you feel me? I'm gonna throw a picture up, but you know what I'm saying? I think Tecca showcasing his like car knowledge was kind of dope. So yeah, X Factor probably also, again, one of those underrated tracks, so check it out. But the next track we got is Don't Rush. Now, Don't Rush is so tough. I thoroughly enjoy this song a lot. I get like an African vibe by the way Tecca is rapping, and like but with the beat choice and the beat selection and shit like that, I get like an African R&B vibe, like a Burna Boy, a Davido type vibe, and I think that shit tough. It's definitely, you know what I'm saying, a change of pace on this project in particular, and I fuck with it. Personally, this is in my top 3 just off the vibe alone, and like, Tecca slid on this motherfucker too. Like, this is definitely like a song you can, like, you know what I'm saying, sip some liquor and bump and grind to. Like, this is definitely that track. This is definitely the track you can listen to this song with Shardy with. Did I say Shardy? Shoddy. The fuck? With a girl with, you feel me? So hell yeah, I fuck with Don't Rush a lot. Don't Rush is probably one of my favorite tracks, so you got to listen to this. This is a must listen to. Next we got is Boys Don't Cry, which is probably the most energetic song on this project. It picks up pace from Don't Rush, which is more mellow and vibey, and you know what I'm saying, not lackadaisical, but like, it's a lot more relaxed and shit. to where Boys Don't Cry is a lot more, it's a lot more fast paced and hard hitting. This is the most hard hitting song on the whole project. The 808s are rattling, you know what I'm saying? They're shaking whatever you playing this song on, and I fuck with the 808s if they doing that. Definitely top 5 on this whole entire project. Again, one of my favorites. And it's kind of crazy how Tecca's just going back to back to back with these bangers, like in the middle of the project. I don't know what it is, but Tecca slid on this track like a motherfucker. He slid on this thing like rent was due, on God. Tecca, Tecca not with the side dude shit. He not with the bullshit. He not with the female problems. He not with the complaining, the fighting. He not with none of that. You know what I'm saying? And I can definitely hear that from Tecca in this song. And this is definitely going into the gym playlist off rip. You feel me? So check out Boys Don't Cry for sure. Next we got Sure of It. Sure of It kind of gives me like OVO Drake vibes. Like he's singing on his Drake type shit. Like the 808s are rattling in this song as well. Tecca is singing in this song this time around, and it's really nice. You know what I'm saying? Like Tecca singing on this whole entire project is pretty decent. I'm not even gonna lie with you. Like Tecca did his thing on this project. Sure of It also has a super tough outro as well. And then after Sure of It, we got is LYK. Now LYK, Tecca gets vulnerable on this track, talking about a past relationship where Tecca felt like he needed to let somebody go. And we've all been there, where, you know what I'm saying, we think that we in love with this one person. We think that, oh, this is my forever person. And then all of a sudden, you know, shit hits the fan, and you know what I'm saying, we back at square one type shit. And this song is definitely like the epitome of that. You feel me? The piano melody in the beginning is super fire. All in all, I just feel like Tecca, I don't know, he spilled his heart out on this track, for real. That All Alone, like Sylvester Stallone bar was fire. And the outro also instantly transitions into the next track on some like intergalactic type time, which I also fucked with. Yeah, but LYK is fire. I also remember LYK being one of the songs where it was just like I needed to listen to it probably like 2 or 3 more times, and then I started picking it up like, oh nah, this is fire. You know what I'm saying? This song had to grow on me, but it grew on me, so that's all that matters. I think LYK is dope, so y'all check it out. Next track we got is On Your Own. Now with On Your Own, Tecca gives off like a I don't give a fuck, you know what I'm saying, type vibe, because like in the chorus he talking about some leave a message on red, I'm not trying to talk, give a fuck what you said, you know what I'm saying. Like the lyrics alone, just like he just giving off like a don't like a I'm not fucking with you niggas type shit. I'm not fucking with you bitches. I'm not fucking with you niggas type shit. Like if you not with me, you against me type shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm rocking with it. This beat sounds like something that Alien cooked up. Like, you know what I'm saying? The horns, the synthesizer in this track, just it sounds fire. You know what I'm saying? Tecca sound like he just entering his villain arc on this song On Your Own, and you know what I'm saying? I'm here for it. You know what I'm saying? Definitely check out this song, definitely. And this is probably also one of them tracks that goes straight into the gym playlist as well. Shit, fuck it. Next track we got is One Night. Now One Night is one of my favorite tracks on this project. We got Tecca wishing another chick farewell type shit. I guess it's like, you know what I'm saying, the end of a relationship, maybe the same relationship, maybe a different one, I don't know, but he's saying goodbye again. You know what I'm saying? The chorus on this motherfucker is super catchy. I like how fast paced and hype this track is, playing into the name of the track, One Night. You feel me? Because like one night, you know what I'm saying, a one night stand, very fast paced, very, you know, energetic, let's have fun, let's do this, let's do that, you know what I'm saying. Like one night implies like it implies YOLO type shit. You feel me? So that's the kind of vibe I get from One Night. Very fast paced, very hard hitting, catchy ass chorus. And definitely one of them songs that I was mentioning earlier where I was like, yo, I can definitely hear this at like a concert, at a show, and everybody just going crazy. You feel me? Honestly, One Night probably top 5 too, for real. Like, a lot of these songs are tough, y'all. Like, a lot of these songs are tough. Irish Goodbye is a change of pace from the project, kind of slows down a little bit, kind of gets mellowed out. I'm not rocking with this too much, although the beat kind of reminds me of like some Sly Cooper type shit, which I fuck with a lot. We got Tecca flexing his biker clothes and shit. I think this is fire. This is I mean, not fire. I think this could have been fire. Or maybe I'm just tripping. Maybe I should just listen to this some more. But I don't really see Irish Goodbye being something tough. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's Tecca's delivery. It's definitely not the beat, but I'm not really, messing with this song. But I do like how slow and low key this track is. You know what I'm saying? It's giving like a chill ass vibe, and I'm getting where it's going, but I don't know. I'm just not too keen on it. I think there's also a music video to this track too, but I didn't listen to it. What the fuck? Listen to a music video? That sounds stupid. Anyway, I didn't watch the music video, but it looked hard, so check out the music video as well. I'm not a big fan of this song, but maybe y'all are. Maybe I'm tripping, and if I am, let me know in the comments. Alright, and now the next track I'm gonna be talking about is Wake Up. Wake Up, super tough. Tecca is reminding himself that he is that nigga, and to keep his head up and to keep it moving. And I really like this message because, like, it's very introspective. You know what I'm saying? With this song, I feel like Tecca's kind of talking to himself, and this song I feel like it is for Tecca. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. People could listen to this track and be like, oh, well, you know what I'm saying? This is definitely like a motivational, like, oh, okay, you know what I'm saying? Keep going, keep it moving type track. But like, Tecca made this track for himself. I could tell, you know what I'm saying? I think that's super tough. Tecca talking about how he conflicted about another chick, but you know what I'm saying? You know how the story go with Tecca. But I do get in this track that like there's demons that are eating at Tecca, and he's just now getting at the point where, like, you know what I'm saying, he can remain calm. And you know what I'm saying, in this song he's reminding himself to, like, yo, stay true to yourself, bro. And I think that message is super tough. Also, this song instantly got put into the gym playlist. It's in my gym playlist right now. You feel me? Super tough. I mess with how real this track is. This is all around a dope ass track. Wake Up is a must listen to, so check it out. Next we got is Malibu's Most Wanted. Malibu's Most Wanted is also really cool because, like, I get this like villain aura from Tecca. You feel me? Tecca compares himself to Malibu's Most Wanted, and if you've seen the movie from back in the day, I know it's a little dated, but if you've seen the movie, then you already, you know what I'm saying, peep the little correlation he was trying to make with, you know what I'm saying, the title and shit, and then like the bar and stuff. But like, yeah, I fuck with the title, I fuck with the double entendre with the bar. The chorus, stupid, goes stupid crazy. The beat sounds like an alien carousel, bruh. Like, it sounds like some sort of like alien state fair, alien carnival, some shit, bruh. But it sounds super tough. Kind of gives me like Travis Scott Astro World vibes. Super tough. The 808s, super hard hitting. Most of the beats on this project gonna make your shit rattle. No matter if you're playing this through a car or a TV, a goddamn refrigerator, I don't know, you feel me? But shit's gonna rattle. Malibu's Most Wanted is a straight banger, and I feel like this is gonna be a lot of people's top 3, you feel me? But personally, it's not in my top 3, but this is such a super tough song. Probably again one of them tracks where it's like you can hear this at the concerts and everybody's just going crazy and shit. I don't know what there's not to like about this track. You know what I'm saying? Tecca spitting like a motherfucking Tech 9 in the second verse. Like, there's just so much to like about this track. I think this track is dope. Give it a listen. Malibu's Most Wanted. And then finally, we're gonna talk about the final track, Tic Tac Toe, featuring Ken Carson. Now, I think Ken Carson is the only feature on this project. Well, let me double check. And make sure. I think he is the only feature on this project. Now, that's probably like one of my only gripes, and I'm gonna talk about that some more in the conclusion. But yeah, he's the only feature. But don't get me wrong, he slid. You feel me? Tic Tac Toe. You know what I'm saying? The beat and the vibe of the whole track is just like straight opium. You feel me? The beat sound like it came from the opium sweatshop, goddamn opium factory, opium cemetery, goddamn. It's opium. The beat is opium, straight out of Opium Factory. The sample in the beat, the little chirp, it sounds so fire. It sounds like an alien chirp phone ringtone. It sounds super tough. And then I mess with the verses. Tecca's verse is really, really cool, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? The second verse, where Ken comes in, Ken slid, you feel me? Ken killed his verse. He killed his verse. He also killed the chorus too. Like, I'm not gonna lie with you, like, this may be Tecca's song, but like, Ken took this shit, you feel me? Ken made it his song, you feel me? This shit was tough. Ken talk about JPG on his bitch on some fashion shit. He talking about some, if you're not with this, go to church and talk to the pastor. Like, hey, look, you know what I'm saying? I'm a God-fearing man. I'm a Christian man. But like, I think this song tough. Ken Carson is slid. I don't care what nobody say. But yeah, Tic Tac Toe is probably everyone's favorite song, because like every time Tecca and Ken Carson come together for a track, it's always fire. I don't know what it is, like, it's always fire. But yeah, Tic Tac Toe is immaculate. It sounds like a movie. Like, even the beginning, like the intro, the startup sounds like a goddamn movie. This whole song is a goddamn movie. It's a masterpiece. Definitely top 3, top 5. I don't care what anybody say. This is a must listen to as well. You feel me? But yeah, I'm gonna get to the conclusion. I'm gonna finish this off and I'm gonna go to fucking work. You feel me? Now with this full length project, I get retro vibes. I get, you know what I'm saying, 2000s R&B vibes, like Bryson Tiller, Party Next Door vibes, and then I get a little bit of like pop, 90s pop, 80s pop, inspired samples and sound bits and shit like that in the tracks, and I think that's real fire. Well, at least for the first half of the project, it's very retro, and I think that's a real cool like lane that Tecca's been trying to, not trying to, but like lane that he's been going in and trying to experiment with. You know what I'm saying? I think it's kind of cool. Not saying that all the songs is in the first half, obviously, but there's like 2 songs in the second half or whatever. But most of the retro, vintage-like tracks is like in the beginning. I think that's super tough. All these songs showcase Tecca. There's no features aside from Ken Carson on the last track, and I feel like I feel like Tecca could work real well with other artists, bruh. I feel like he could mesh well with some other R&B artists. He can mesh well with other rappers, you know what I'm saying? And like with Tecca, like Tecca is very versatile when it comes to rapping and like melody rap and even singing, you feel me? So like I feel like he can work with a lot of other people. I kind of want to see him work and, you know what I'm saying, collab with other people and shit like that. The Ken Carson song was fire. It was fire. But like, I want to see Tecca plus something else, Tecca plus someone else, you feel me? But all in all, I thought this whole entire not the whole entire project, there's probably like 2 or 3 songs I didn't like. Majority of the project I fuck with, you feel me? And I feel like a lot of y'all are gonna fuck with this too. Now, the only gripes I have with this project are the cover art. I feel like it's giving me like streetwear, startup streetwear type shit. It looks cool, but like from a cover art, in my opinion, Tecca could have did something completely cool, completely different. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he's releasing merch alongside with this project. I don't know, but like the cover could have been anything, and I felt like the cover could have been better. Another gripe I got is Ken Carson is the only feature on the project. I want to see Tecca work with other people, work with some other talent, you feel me? And then aside from that, I only really dislike, and it's not even like a full dislike, like I hate it type shit, but like I only dislike like 2 songs. So like all in all, this was like a dub, you feel me? Tecca got a dub on this project. But let me get my rating and get the fuck on out of here, you feel me? Now let me get that drum roll. Yep. Mother motherfucking Grace gonna give this thing a motherfucking 7.5. A 7.5 out of 10. You feel me? I feel like this project came, delivered, Tecca did his thing, and I fuck with the fact that most of these songs only I mess with, and I also don't like the fact that like Tecca just showcases versatility with most of these tracks and stuff like that. A lot of these tracks are fire, but like me as a Tecca fan, I want to see Tecca work with others, you feel me? But all in all, it's a pretty fire project. The Ken Carson song was lit. I have fun. You feel me? That's why I'm giving it the 7.5. If you agree, let me know in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe, all that. Follow the socials. Instagram. I think that's the only social I got right now. Yeah, follow me on the ground, bruh. But yeah, man, 7.5. That's what motherfucking Grace giving this thing, man. So yeah, until next time, motherfucking great.